God knew that he couldn't have me snatched and feeling this confident at the age of 25, baby. I'm about to have a good day. Hey, not today. I'm not doing it today. I just don't understand. I mean, when I say that thing was sticky, icky, and it was so good, y'all. It was so good. I've lost the weight. And y'all, I'm not trying to just keep losing weight. I'm gonna end up a stick. I ain't trying to be no stick. Child. I'm about to have a good day. Hey, no matter what they say, y'all. If you know, you know, okay? Today is a good day to have a great day. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm feeling really good. Fam, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is DeeDee. My channel is really all about my weight loss journey, a realistic weight loss journey. I share with you what I'm meal prepping for the week. Sometimes I do what I eat in a day, like today, just to show you the foods I'm eating to help maintain this weight loss. And I'm also building habits that fit into real life. Y'all, today I'm really in that gratitude spirit. I'm not sure if I told y'all that I actually keep a gratitude journal. So every night I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. That's all I do. And I love to kind of go back and look at it week over week, day over day, just to kind of take a look. And that just keeps me going. So whenever you're feeling down, you're feeling out, whether it's with personal life, whether it's with your weight loss journey, whether it's with like your career, whatever the situation is, if you can kind of pinpoint some things that you are grateful for me, that has definitely worked and helped me kind of get out of a funk. And I've been doing this for years, y'all. Let me tell y'all a quick story. So I want to say it was maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember who shared the story with me, but I will tell you, I might butcher the story a little bit. And if you've heard this story and it sounds like a little off, just, remember like the telephone game when somebody tells you something, you get a majority of it, but things might have changed. Okay, let me just tell the story real quick. So the story is about, it starts off with a person sitting in a vehicle, and they're sitting in a vehicle, and the vehicle is like a putt-putt, right? Like a car that kind of breaks down sometimes. It works when it wants to, but it gets you where you need to go. So the person is sitting at a stoplight in that vehicle, and they look over at like a luxury vehicle, the car that's next to them. I don't know what it was, but let's just say it was like a Maserati, a Bentley, a Mercedes, whatever. And they look over and they're like, dang, I wish I had that car, right? And in the same instance, somebody else is riding a bike and they're looking at that putt-putt, okay? That car that be breaking down from time to time. And they look at it and they're like, man, I'm riding this bicycle. I wish I had that car. I wish I had a car to drive. In that same instance, behind that person that's riding that bicycle, there's a person that's actually walking, trying to make it to work, y'all, just walking. And they looked over at that person that's on that bicycle and was saying, man, I wish I had a bicycle to drive, to ride, to work. In that same instance, it was a person sitting upstairs in a window looking down at that person that was walking to work. And that person was actually sitting in a wheelchair. And that person was thinking, man, I just wish I could walk. Y'all, every time I think about that story that was shared with me, it always makes me feel some type of way, because a lot of times we get upset, we feel down and out, but we have so much that we can be grateful for. The fact that I'm standing here talking to you, the fact that I'm able to walk, right, and get movement in, or walk from point A to point B, the fact that I am breathing and I don't have to use like a ventilator, or I don't need something to help me breathe. Like, there are so many things, right? I never ever fall short of things to write down in my gratitude book. I'll share it with you. Like the other night, my daughter and I, we were in the backyard and we were just walking around the backyard. We were worshiping to a song called Holy Forever. It's by Chris Tomlin. But y'all, if you ever heard that song, or you know the song I'm talking about, let me know down below. But baby, when I say that song hit the spot, we walked around that backyard for probably about 35 minutes and we just kept replaying that song and just singing to the top of our lungs, and we were worshiping. So that was one thing that I actually wrote down in my gratitude journal. Like, I am grateful that I could actually worship with my daughter, that she has that spirit, right? That she wants to worship, that she wants to follow Christ, all of that. Like, I wrote all of that down in my gratitude journal. So I said all that to say, if you're having an off day, or if you just feel like, things are just down and out and you feel discouraged, defeated, whether it is weight loss journey or anything else, we don't have to get too deep. I'm just sharing with you mechanisms that I use to help me when I'm feeling off. Because you already know we all have off days. Life be life, and for all of us, we're all human. So that's one way that helps me get out of a funk. Just having that gratitude spirit and just always knowing that, you know what? I'm so grateful for what I do have. I am so blessed. And you know what? We're going to keep moving on, moving on. Okay. All right. Let me get out of that little deep moment and let's move on with our day. So what are we doing today? All right. So definitely we're going to make breakfast together. I'm also going to go for a walk and we're going to chit chat a little bit. I'm going to share with you what's going on, a little life update. You know, I like to chat with you, baby. We're also going to clean up that kitchen. I finished cooking, and y'all, it's a whole process after I'm done cooking. I got to clean up that kitchen. So it's a hot mess. I'm going to show you that kitchen. Okay. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm also going to show it to you after I've cleaned it up. And I'm also going to show you my lunch and my dinner, essentially showing you how I am mixing and matching my meals from my meal prep. Okay. I'm going to show you how simple it can be. What else? Y'all, I done popped off all my nails. 2 of them broke, so I just popped them all off. And you already know lately I've been on that press on life, baby. Press on nails. So I'll probably just pop another set on tomorrow, child. It is what it is. I hurt myself, my little pinky. I got a little band-aid on it, but y'all, it's okay. We'll figure it out. But that's it, y'all. I am feeling good this morning. I'm feeling snatched. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. I don't know if you could see, honey. Girl, listen, snatch, feeling good, feeling great. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Let's go make breakfast, because I sit here and I'll talk to y'all in this bathroom forever. So let's go. Fam, you remember for my ingredient prep, I made some boiled eggs. So I just grabbed 2 of those, the easy grab and go. I also grabbed some bacon out of my fridge. You already know how I be putting this thing in a Ziploc bag, baby, to preserve it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this bacon into the air fryer. And while our bacon is air frying, we're just gonna go ahead and peel our eggs. Y'all, I'm not sure what's been going on with my boiled egg game lately, but I've been doing pretty good, y'all. They've been on point. Listen, I don't know if they changed the eggs or if your girl just getting better, because I don't know if y'all remember. I used to struggle, baby. I used to struggle. We're also gonna have some strawberries. I've rinsed off the strawberries, and all I'm doing here is just cutting off that stem and splitting them in half. We're having 4 strawberries. And I think I told y'all before, I definitely eat fruit. I actually love berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, all of that. And these fruits are definitely low in carb. I'm only having 2 strips of bacon this morning. It went in the air fryer on 400 degrees for about 6 minutes. Now we're not done with these eggs. I'm gonna show y'all how I doctor up my eggs. I just put a little bit of black pepper and 2 pinches of salt. And this is my breakfast, y'all. 2 boiled eggs, 2 strips of bacon, and some strawberries. This took less than 10 minutes to make. Y'all, I love eating simple breakfast like this because it's easy to make and it takes like no time at all. These strawberries are sweet. I like that, child. Y'all, I've been really staying on plan this month, for real. And I feel good, and I can actually see the difference. So now I know a lot of you have said that you're still in this. If you're watching this and you're still part of that April challenge, baby, drop it down in the comments below, okay? Where my fam at that's still part of this challenge with me? Because you already know, baby, we at the end of April. Next week is the end of April, okay? And we're going to be moving on to the May challenge. But yeah, so I did weigh myself the first day of April, and I'm going to show you how I end the month off as well in next week's video, okay? And then I'll also share with you what's coming up for May. Y'all, this breakfast is all protein with like a little sweet treat. Child. All right, y'all, I'm gonna finish this breakfast and then we're gonna head outside. We're gonna go for a little walk and we're gonna chit chat for a little bit. I'm gonna share a little life update with you, baby. Just let you know what's going on, what's in my mindset, and we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, fam, we are starting our walk in the area in my backyard. It's a nice day today too, y'all. It's a little bit windy. I hope you can hear me okay, but y'all, it's a nice day outside. It's not too hot, not too cold, so it's kind of just right. I did see like, is it 1, 2? Let me show y'all, because I'm going another way on purpose. Hold on, let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like a congregation of birds, y'all. A congregation, and it's like 8 of them, okay? So we're going the other way. We are going the other way because I don't want no problems. It's too early for problems this morning, okay? All right, y'all. Let me share with y'all what I've been thinking about a lot lately. Okay, so y'all know I've lost the weight, right? And I feel good. I feel really good losing the weight. But lately I've been thinking, what's next, DeeDee? What's next for you? So y'all already know I've been working on building my muscle. Here go a big bird. Y'all, I think I should go walking somewhere else. This ain't gonna work. Not today. I'm not doing it today. I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. It's their natural habitat. But why now? Why y'all couldn't come like next hour and let me walk and talk to the fam? I'm not messing with these birds, man. Y'all, we gonna go walk the neighborhood. I'm not doing this. Not today. Let's go to the front. All right, y'all, we are walking in the neighborhood. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I really like walking on that trail in the backyard area because it's secluded and I'm not walking around holding this camera. And then if anybody's outside, they looking like, you know. However, I'm not playing with those big birds today. Not today. If it's any of y'all that's afraid of big birds just like I am, let me know down below, okay? I don't want to be the only one feeling like I'm crazy, okay? Because I'm afraid, for real. So anyway, all right, we're just going to walk this neighborhood, honey. We're going to walk around this thing a couple of times and get this movement in. Y'all, I've been doing really good on my movement. Like one day, I really did not feel like doing it, y'all. And it was raining outside. I didn't feel like getting on that treadmill. I just kept walking back and forth, and I was on the phone with my mama. So y'all, before I even looked and even realized, I did 30 minutes just walking back and forth inside of my house. So y'all, getting that movement in, you can definitely do it if you push yourself and you're intentional. And it doesn't mean you have to go to the gym. It doesn't mean you even have to go outside. You could just walk the length of your house if that's what you choose to do so. So definitely push yourself to get that movement in. How you doing? Good. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. Lately, I've been thinking about my health as a whole, right? Not just weight loss related. I've lost the weight. And y'all, I'm not trying to just keep losing weight. I'm gonna end up a stick. I ain't trying to be no stick. So lately I've been thinking about my health as a whole, meaning nutritionally, hormone health, what does my body need versus what do I do just to lose the weight? So I've really been thinking about that. Even when I'm like meal prepping, you'll see in my upcoming meal preps, and you've probably seen in my last meal preps, like adding in more broccoli, adding in more fiber rich items as well. Like I'm just trying to think and I'm researching and I'm just trying to do my best to be the best that I can, because right now my focus is really on just not just being fit, but just being the healthiest version of me. And I know some of y'all have asked me, like, how do you stay motivated on this journey, DeeDee? It's not easy, okay? Because I know exactly how you're feeling because I was once there. I will say this, the way that I feel right now, like even just walking, I feel so free. Y'all, I don't feel bloated. I mean, certain times of the month I might feel that way, but on a usual basis, I don't feel bloated. I feel good. I feel free. I just feel overall excited and hopeful on what's to come. I guess I would say the biggest reason that I'm able to stay motivated, and not necessarily motivated. I guess I would say disciplined because, I've told you before, motivation doesn't last. So the biggest reason why I stay disciplined is probably because I refuse to go back. I know I've said it before, and y'all, I will say it again. The way that I feel right now, I don't want to go back to the way that I felt. And the other day I was thinking, like, I am in my 40s, y'all. I am getting older. That's why I think I'm thinking more so about my health as a whole versus that mindset of weight loss, because I am getting older. And the other day I was thinking, well, dang, girl, why you wait to be in your 40s to actually lose the weight and get to where you want to be? The conclusion that I came up with is it was all in God's plan. And let me explain. God knew that he couldn't have me snatched and feeling this confident at the age of 25, baby. He knew. He knew, because at that time, my mindset was different, okay? My mindset was different. It was a drop it like it's hot mindset, okay? So with that being said, I believe it was all in God's plan to make sure I was in my mid-40s, married with children, a Christian, and this is the time he wanted me to feel the way I feel, okay? Because y'all, I'm kind of playing, but I'm not. I'm not. I feel like this is part of God's plan. But overall, honestly, I'm just so grateful. I am so grateful for how far I've come, and I'm able to stay disciplined on this journey because I know how it feels. Have you ever gotten a chance to experience something and you like it and you don't want to let it go? That's where I'm at. Being able to go into stores, purchase clothes, and like the way it fits. Being in the mindset of wanting to go to a store, wanting to go shopping, because that wasn't me before. Being able to play with my daughters, have fun activities. We play volleyball at the park, y'all. Sometimes I run in and we play soccer during the parent versus kids soccer practice. Like, it's just things that I would have never done in the past that I'm doing now that I am so grateful for. So I guess I would say, if you're trying to figure out how to be able to stay motivated / disciplined on this journey, is for you to find that one reason. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to get healthier? What is the biggest reason for you? Only you know that reason. I know, it sounds good to say, I want to be healthier for this, I want to do that. The answer could really be, I want to look good. It could be something like that, or I want to feel good. Whatever the reason is, you know your reason, okay? And take that reason and keep it at the top of your mind every single day. And use that reason to fuel you on a daily basis to do your best to make good choices throughout the day. Now, we're not going to have perfect days. I don't have perfect days. We're all human, okay? So you might fall off. You might have a bad meal. You might have whatever it is, right? A bad day. However, make that one bad day. Don't let that bad meal, that bad day, turn into a bad week or a bad month, because that's that cycle of restart. Just do the best you can. That's all you can do. There is no perfect journey. My journey's not perfect. It's not perfect. I just do my best to try to be consistent. And I also celebrate my non-scale victories. Y'all, I'm gonna show you. Earlier this morning, I was cleaning out my closet, and I do that from time to time, and I found these pajama pants, leopard, that I used to love to wear years ago. Baby, look at those pants. Look at those pants. And I'm not throwing them away either. My husband was like, why do you still have them? Because I like them. They show me how far I've come, and I will never throw those pants away. That's what keeps me structured and disciplined right there. Fam, I am almost back to the house, and I did pretty good, child. My movement goal is complete. Let me show you. We have done 22 minutes. Child, this wind is winding, okay? It's winding. I can't even girl, I should have put my hair in a ponytail, honey. I should have just put my hair in a ponytail. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and head inside, and I'll see you when we get in. All right, y'all, we are back in from our walk. We got our little movement in, and now I'm about to show you this kitchen. Hot mess, y'all. The table, the dishes, stuff on the stove, and take a look at this countertop, y'all. This little island area. a hot mess, okay? So what we're gonna do right now is go ahead and clean this up, and we will be back. Fam, the kitchen is clean. I am feeling good. Now it's time for me to go jump in the shower, switch it up, and run a few errands. I'll be back to show you what I'm eating for lunch. I'm back, fam, and it's time for lunch, okay? I'm hungry. And remember today I told you we are mix and matching and using everything we cook from our meal prep. All right, let's get started on lunch. We're just gonna make a quick salad for lunch. I have some shredded lettuce that I grabbed from my last grocery haul. Already shredded lettuce is so convenient to have lying around, especially if you're doing like a taco night or a day like this where you just wanna make a quick salad. I just grabbed a boiled egg from my stash from meal prep, and all I'm doing here is just slicing this egg up. Y'all, I'm doing a bad job right now, but that's okay. Listen, this egg is going into this salad. I'm not sure what just happened, y'all, but listen, we're chopping this egg up. I was gonna slice it so it could look good, but guess what? This is what it is. We have our avocado, and y'all, this time I have a feeling this avocado will not embarrass me like the last one did, okay? Because this one is definitely ripe. Look at that. I'm gonna place our avocado right in there. I also want a little bit of sweetness in this salad. So I cut up 2 strawberries and I'm placing them in here as well. I'm gonna use a little bit of feta crumbles because I want that taste in this salad too. And last but not least, we have our meal prepped chicken thighs that we made. So I'm gonna cut this up and place that into this salad too. And here is my lunch, fam. A quick salad using our pan-seared chicken thighs from our meal prep. I just placed the salad dressing on the side so that I can dip it in, and that's what we're gonna eat today. Y'all, I am looking at this lunch and I'm thinking, I could make anything into a salad. I could really pretty much make anything into a salad. Y'all, I love salad. I think I told y'all that already, but baby, I just throw whatever together and we make it work. I was going back and forth between the blue cheese salad dressing or this Italian Romano that I actually decided to get. I was thinking with the feta cheese and all of that, that's enough cheese. So I decided to go ahead with this Italian, and it's good. I think adding the strawberries was the right touch. It gave that right sweetness. The only thing I'm missing from this salad, y'all, is some tomatoes. I love tomatoes, but I ran out. I need to go do one of my weekly staples grocery haul, okay? That's what I need to do. But I ran out of tomatoes, but that didn't stop my show. We still eating this salad. And I think if I had like some walnuts, that would have been bomb.com. Y'all, the reason why I put the dressing to the side is because I realize I have no control, okay? So unless I use one of those little measuring cups and put exactly 2 tablespoons, I'll add that salad dressing and I'll think it's not enough from like taking a look, and I'm thinking I need more. So I've been trying to kind of control myself by doing that. I'll just go ahead, dip the salad into it just a little bit, and then that's how I eat it. Y'all, I'm sitting here thinking about what's coming up for May, so I'm super excited. So I have 2 nieces that are actually graduating high school in May. One on my side, my brother's daughter, and then the other one on my husband's side, my sister-in-law's daughter. So super excited. We're going out of town for both of those graduations. They're in different locations, which is fine, but I'm hoping I can take you along with me. I think it'll be a cool celebration, and baby, any person graduating anything is always a celebration and a moment to be proud. So I'm super excited for them and excited to celebrate with them. And you know, May is right around the corner, okay? We're still in this April challenge, but May is right around the corner. So that means the May challenge is coming up. I already have some ideas in mind, and I'll be letting you know next week, of course, but I'm curious. If you want to join the May challenge, let me know your thoughts below. What are you thinking? What should we be incorporating in this May challenge? Since we're all doing it together, I'm curious, what are your thoughts? So today, when I finished that walk so quickly, I was chatting with y'all, and by the time I did like 2 laps around the neighborhood, I was already done, and I already did over 20 minutes. I was just like, dang, maybe this is too easy. But that was my initial intention with these challenges. If we're all beginners, I know I'm not a beginner, but I'm speaking to you all like some of you all are beginners on your weight loss journey. So if we're beginners, I don't want to just jump right into hour-long workouts. Make sure you're lifting weights. Make sure you're doing this. No, that's not what we're doing. We are gradually moving into this, right? So in April, we're doing 15 to 20 minutes. It's mindful eating. It's drinking your water. It's all of that. So I'm thinking, I'll let you know next week what I'm thinking, but I want to know what your thoughts are. What are some items that you would like incorporated into the May challenge? Let me know down below. I'm definitely going to be reading and replying to your comments. Y'all know I really, really appreciate all of you all that engage, that watch my videos, that write comments. I do my very best. If I've missed some of your comments, I'm so sorry because it's definitely not intentional, but I do my best to read all the comments and reply. So let me know down below what your thoughts are, okay? Y'all, I'm going to finish eating this salad that's missing some tomatoes, but it's still bomb.com, okay? Let me finish eating my lunch, and I will definitely be back to show you what I am eating for dinner. And this is what I'm having for dinner, y'all. 2 pieces of our oven-baked juicy ribs from our meal prep last week with some cauliflower and broccoli. Y'all, this rib is bussin'. How do I know? Because I already took a bite, okay? If you watched that last vlog with my daughter, that's why she does that, because I do the same thing. I just be taking bites, y'all. Camera be on, camera be off, and I just be tasting my food, okay? All I did was put these ribs in the microwave for about 2 minutes with the cauliflower and the broccoli, and baby, I'm good to go. But if you want a little bit of crisp, you could put them in the air fryer for a few minutes just to give it that little crunch. Earlier this week, I put a little bit of the G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce on some of the ribs. I put it in the oven on broil for about 3 to 4 minutes. When I say that thing was sticky, icky, and it was so good, y'all. It was so good. I'm honestly loving the fact that I'm mixing and matching my meals now, y'all. You know what? It's something a little bit different, and right now, it is good for me. I'm also working on incorporating more fiber into my diet. So you're gonna definitely see broccoli, which has good fiber in it, but artichokes and Brussels sprouts, and there's a lot of different starchy vegetables that have good fiber in it. And baby, you're gonna see them in the meal preps coming up soon because listen, we thinking about health overall, okay? I wanna make sure I'm getting all of my nutrients. Get them in, okay? All right, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog, but I wanna leave you with this. If you've been feeling like you've been in a funk lately, right? Or you feel like you fell off track and you're just trying to get it together, I truly feel like you just need one intentional day. And that's what today was for me. It wasn't perfect, but I showed up for myself. I chose gratitude. I fed myself real meals. I moved my body. I cleaned up my space. And I reset my mindset. And sometimes that's all it takes, y'all. So if you're in that space right now, I want you to ask yourself, what is one thing that I can do to pour into myself? Just one thing, because those small things, they start to build confidence, they start to build consistency, and before you know it, baby, you're not stuck anymore. You're just moving again. And if nobody told you today, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for sticking with it. I'm proud of you for still being here. I'm proud of you for wanting more for yourself. That matters more than you think. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment down below, and hype it up if you can to share it with others. And also comment down below, what's one thing that you do to get yourself out of a funk? I love hearing from you, fam, and your comments may be able to help someone else that's in the same space. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.